Hi, my name is Brooke Birchfield, and for my Week 2 discussion, I will be talking about piecewise functions and how to graph them. So a piecewise function is a function that has multiple parts to it for when x is a certain number. A piecewise function is defined as a sequence of intervals. Depending on the value of x, you would plug in f of x equals into the separate equations. For instance, if x equals 0, you would plug it into the f of x equals x because 0 is less than 2. In this piecewise function, if x equals 0, f of x would also equal 0 because 0 is less than 2. Now, in order to graph the piecewise function, begin to plug in all values of x up to 6 in order to make a graph with the different equations for f of x. In this equation, if x equals 1, you would plug in x into the equation f of x equals x because 1 is less than 2. If you were to plug in x equals 2, f of x would equal 6 because x is equal to 2. If x was equal to 3, you would plug x into the equation f of x equals 10 minus x because 3 is greater than 2 and less than 6. So with plugging in 3 into the third equation, 10 minus 3 equals 7, therefore f of x equals 7. Now you do the same thing for the rest of the x values until you have enough points to make your graph. Now to begin graphing your piecewise function, begin to plot the points you found from plugging in different values of x into the piecewise function. When graphing a piecewise function, if the equation has a greater than or less than symbol, you are to put an open circle. Wherever there is a greater to and equal to symbol or a less than and equal to symbol, then you are to put a closed circle. This is what piecewise functions are and how you would graph them.